And here I am in the train station. There's my bike. I just used the trash bag to carry my panniers and my baggage. Here comes my train. Here we are on the horseshoe curve. You can see the other part of the track. Here we are in my room, and Zach's here. Say hi. Okay.
Hello.
Here I am at the beginning of my journey. There's the stadium. And here's the Iron Bridge. Here we are, sort of in a industrial place close to Duquesne. You can hear the trains, and this looks like a water. It's a beautiful little section here, the bridge and everything. There's another one of these bridges. It's really cool. There's another one of these bridges. It's so nice. Another one of these beautiful bridges. This must be the 4th or 5th bridge I crossed already across the river. Here we are on the road, and we get off of this road. Okay, here we are, the first gravel. I'm right at 20 miles, so 20 miles from Pittsburgh, and I'm finally on gravel. It's pretty here because there's two streams, two little waterfalls that come together. Here's a red iron waterfall. It has a lot of acid and a lot of iron in it. It smells a little bit like sulfur. Very cool. There's a beautiful waterfall along the trail and along the water here. Here's some rock that has coal seams in it, so you can see some darker areas where there is coal. Here's the 100-mile mark. That means 100 miles to Cumberland. I did 50 miles already from Pittsburgh. Here we are crossing one of these pretty cool bridges here. Looks like we're going across the Allegheny. I love how they repurpose these bridges and put a deck on them. Absolutely beautiful. Here I am going into Ohio Pile. Very high bridge here. Beautiful. Beautiful, gorgeous waterfall here in Ohio Pile. Here's a cool rhododendron area, as you can see. Beautiful. Sun's sort of coming up now. Here I am taking a break here along the river. You can see there's a bench right here, and just another beautiful morning. Here's a pretty pine forest here. A couple of miles after the Picket Tunnel. What's interesting, there's no leaves on the trees. I'm guessing I'm at around 1,800 feet or so, and there's no leaves on the trees because of the elevation. Salisbury Viaduct, I think. Crazy. Here come some other bikers the other way. I'm going across the Salisbury Viaduct right now. Low. Yeah, this is nice. Come on in.
I stopped in Myersdale for the Maple Syrup Festival. This is the house of the founder. His name was Peter Myers. They have a demo of making maple syrup, and they had someone answering questions.
Here's a cool view of the windmills and the viaduct. Well, I made it to the Eastern Continental Divide. Here I am, 2,392 feet. Wasn't too bad. All right, there's another cool shot. You see the windmills just past the Eastern Continental Divide, and they have the windmills up there. I think I'm coming up to the Savage Tunnel soon. This is what I read so much about the Big Savage Tunnel. They close it in the wintertime. They have these doors on here to keep the water out. They even light it for everybody, which is nice. I do have a headlight, but okay, here we go. Here I am just outside of the Big Savage Tunnel and overlooking the valley. What a view. Here's the Mason-Dixon line right here. You can see they have a line here. Another tunnel. It's really cool. Here's the trails paved coming into Cumberland. We have about a mile to go into Cumberland. I'm coming into mile marker 0. There's a bunch of pussy willows, or whatever you call them, in the swamp. It's pretty cool. Here you have a choice of going over or under. I chose to go over. The aqueduct. That's sort of cool. Lots of aqueducts here. The most built up area that I've seen so far as houses along any trail. So it's like you're riding in people's backyards. Yeah, almost crashed a couple of minutes ago. There was a mud puddle and there was like a sharp edge on it, and our front tire just slid, and I don't know how I kept it upright, but I did. So luckily everything's good. The bike's doing well, and no flat so far, knock on wood. I'm at about mile marker, I don't know, 179, something like that. So here we have wow, the duck just ran over the little goslings here. I'm trying to pass. Can I pass? Please let me pass. another male's trying to intrude. Can I pass? Please let me pass. I'm just trying to pass. I'm not going to hurt your babies. I'm trying to pass. I'm just trying to pass. Wow, that was hard getting by there. Here I'm at a place called the Steam Pump. There's actually, if there was a drought and the canal got too low, they would pump. They had a steam pump that would pump water from the Potomac into the canal. That's pretty cool. I went mile 170, around 174, 173, something like that. And surface just got much smoother. Like before it didn't look like it was maintained, but they guess it came in here with a machine or something, because it's beautiful now. There's some cool rock formations here. The canal on one side and a rock formation on the other. It's a little rougher here too. You got these washout little areas. They must have had some heavy rain. Here I have my light on. It's definitely bumpy. Okay, I just came through the Paw Tunnel. There's the other side. They say it's a mile long, but I don't believe it. It didn't seem that long. And I can see why they recommend to not ride it, to walk it. And this looks new right here. Paw Tunnel was closed for a while. I guess this is new because it's all washed out, so they had to build this, looks like the boardwalk. Here's a pretty section with all these flowers here. All right, here I have a little bit of a detour here. I don't know what's going on. Going back up. Like I said, here's a paved path. This definitely was a good decision. The C&O Canal is only 40 feet to my right. The canal is in between here, but this is, I think it's called the Western Scenic Railroad. The trails. So it just parallels the C&O Canal, but it's a nice break from the gravel. Nice and quiet. It's nice to get off of the canal for a little bit. Oh yeah, I've been riding it since here's a cat. It doesn't see me yet. Ow! Check it out, just what I need. I'm along the trail and I can't find any water, so. I guess it's called the slack water or something like that. This is cool here. It's right out on the water. Excellent. It's coming up on big slack water here. This is an area where there was no canal. So they just went out on the river and came back in, so they had to build these concrete structures here for the bikers because, again, there was no place for the mules to go. This is a dam to provide water for the canal. This is the cleanest I've seen the canal. Usually there's trees and briars and stuff growing in the canal, but here someone actually mowed it. That's interesting. Here we have an interesting detour. Another thing is it's the C&O Canal 100. It's 25 hours, yeah. I'm gonna do 100 miles in like maybe nine hours, something like that. This is an interesting area. There's like rapids here, and it's just different. I am starting to get a bit of a headwind now. On your left. You're right in front of me, just so I have something to show you. Okay, here we are. What's the name of this place? I guess, don't really know, but we're maybe 15 miles north of the 0 mark, and we're riding through these rocks, and it's sort of a cool area here. Looks like a lot of fun. Here we have a detour here. think it's around here somewhere. Oh, around here, yeah. Yep, that's it. We found it.